Welcome to the SoberQ podcast.
My name is Chris D, and I am an alcoholic. The question is related to Step 7. What spiritual qualities do we aspire to? Having learned a great deal about myself in the previous steps and the resulting failures of life, I've been moved into a state of, well, if that didn't work, then what can? To unpack that a little bit more, I saw quite clearly in the work up to this point in the AA program that there was so much selfishness and dishonesty on my part. I was always trying to either get attention when I shouldn't, or trying to shift the focus away from me when the spotlight needed to be there. Two quick examples of that are, the first, I remember so many times in group situations when I would start mouthing off and making things up or downplaying others' achievements to big note myself or to make myself look more appealing. I would often lie about things and make stuff up to make it look like I knew things when I didn't. The second example was when I sent my heavily pregnant wife and our firstborn away for the day because I wanted the day to myself, and that was on my birthday. I didn't see at all that they wanted to spend the day with me, that my young child wanted to celebrate with me. I only saw my need and desire for time alone and to be unaccountable. What also struck me from this example was the lies and manipulation that I had to put out to my wife and child that caused emotional hurt, and I convinced myself that it was okay, just this time. So I can now see that I had big issues with selfishness, with dishonest behaviour, and dishonest thinking. Now that I can see all this, and it has been pointed out to me just where my life has landed without spiritual qualities, then maybe having them in my life will end up with a different result, a better result. So in relation to the question at hand, I think about the opposite of what I have done in the past as being the answer. That is selflessness, service, and honesty. I aspire to be more selfless and to be of more service to others. I aspire to be honest in my interactions. Now these are lofty and great ideals, but how do I achieve them? Thankfully, I'm not alone in this. I have many people to lean on, and this is why the fellowship of the program is so amazing. I get to ask people this kind of question every day. When I can see the old ways of thinking and acting come back, or if it's pointed out to me, I can ask people, how do I deal with this situation? How do I be of service to others? How do I put myself not first? What will happen if I'm honest? As I found out, the answers come when I ask the questions and place myself in a position to be taught and to receive guidance. So I tell the truth when asked a question. I now have the faith to not lie and to admit when I don't know something. I offer myself to others. I help where I can. I don't do for others what they can do for themselves, but I help solely for the reward of being helpful. I don't force myself into conversations I have no part in. I'm held accountable to others. I turn up to things when I'm supposed to. I don't steal things. All simple stuff, really, but I couldn't do these things before I identified the problem first. I aspire to live life in alignment with these guiding principles. Thanks for letting me share.
If you would like to share your experience on a recovery question, visit the SoberQ podcast website at soberq.com. Thanks for listening.